Hi Leo, and welcome to your April 2019 Spirit Guide Messages. I'm going to start the reading off by pulling a couple of cards to see what your Spirit Guides would like you to focus on the most in April. So let's see what comes out. Okay, so we have the South Node, Unresolved Karma. Kind of interesting that this is showing up right after the retrograde. This is usually something that would come about during a retrograde period. But this right here, Leo, is saying that there's some energies around you, things in your mind, emotions in your heart, things kind of stirring within that feel unresolved, unsettled. And most of you, I feel, know what this is about, but some of you, it just might be kind of this elusive uneasiness. Like, what is this energy I'm feeling? Why do I feel anxious? Why am I having trouble sleeping? There's some lesson, because to me, karma is lessons more than, good and bad, that type of thinking. It's more about a lesson. And so, Leo, there's a lesson here, and it's pretty deeply rooted that it's time to complete that. It's time to fully incorporate all you've learned and move forward. Let's pull another card. I'm getting interesting feelings about this, actually. Okay. Oh, well, we've got Uranus, unexpected twists. So, Leo, this is actually a positive for me following this right here. There's a lesson here, something that is not resolved, and it continues to repeat in your life. It's playing out in different ways through different situations, circumstances, relationships, but it's just like this same repeating theme, and it's coming through in multiple areas of your life. The reason why it's really time to resolve this, to complete it, move on from it, because with unexpected twists, things are going to work out much better than you anticipate. Whatever it is that you're not wanting to face or let go of or fully resolve, it's keeping you anchored in your current spot, and that's not where you want to be. It's better than you think. If you don't see the way forward, you don't see the solution, you don't understand, you feel confused, it's okay. I'm telling you, if you just accept what is and let go, surrender, and ask Spirit, what is it that I'm not getting here? What am I not grasping? What do I need to resolve to release this anchor so I can move forward? And some of you, this might just be all about in your thinking, okay? Because with unexpected twists, it's like there's this beautiful and brilliant solution, opportunity, unexpected resources that's just ahead for you. But you've got to resolve this first. So let's pull some more cards to get some more information about this, Leo. What is this unresolved karma, this lesson that just keeps playing out, repeating? Why is that happening? All right, so, okay, Seven of Intuition. Leo, this card is letting you know that sometimes you're reaching for poison and you're so blinded by the end goal, the obtainment of what it is that you are wanting, that you don't realize that it's poisonous to you. It's not really in alignment with your life path, with who you are, with where you're going. So this right here, this is easily resolved, okay? Because with Seven of Intuition being the first card out, this is you choosing to really hold on to this energy. Intuition totem. Now, with this card, when going forward for the month of April, when a fish starts repeatedly appearing in your reality or your own personal animal totem, that is prompting you to really pay attention to your intuition, the promptings that you're feeling within, okay? And also, it's time to act. It's time to move forward. This is like a sign, a synchronicity. So if you start seeing fish all over the place, there you go. Listen to your intuition. Act, even if it doesn't seem logical, okay? With Uranus there, even if it doesn't seem logical, act, okay? Or your own personal animal totem just starts showing up. And now look at this, Leo, we have the star seed. So some of you, I'm going to split this message because this really does go two different ways. Those of you who are, spiritually awakening, you are focusing your life on spiritual growth, spiritual enlightenment, all of those good things. There's good purpose for that. You're being called to do that internally within. The star seed is letting you know that you have connections, in other galaxies, other beings, and some of you are aware of this, some of you are not so aware of this. In fact, the concept of it might frighten you, or you're like, oh, whatever, that's stupid, but here's the star seed showing, and I know that you have connection, to other beings that are not physically focused as a human at this time, okay? And so those of you who feel very alone on your journey, and that might be what you're really seeking, like I want friends or I want certain connections in my life because I don't want to walk this path alone. I don't see any other way. Well, this is letting you know you are very supported in the non-physical realm, and not just the non-physical realm. Again, these are galactic beings, in other star systems. Just, if that doesn't go with your belief system, that's fine. But for those of you that this resonates, here is your sign, here is your synchronicity, and it's time to really open yourself up to what that can mean to you, okay? And what you're supposed to do with this and how you're supposed to grow with this energy. Because this coming out is like you have a spiritual mission, but it's different than like the light worker, okay? This is more about shifting consciousness and energy. All right, the collective consciousness of man. It's a big job. Now, for others of you that don't resonate with that sort of thinking and being and experience, which is fine. I mean, this is a general reading for everybody. Not all Leos are 100% focused on a spiritual awakening right now, and that's fine. This right here is letting you know there is luck on your side. There's things written in the stars, Leo, your destiny. And you have to let go of something. You have to resolve this issue. It's really holding you back from your true potential and letting the unexpected in. It's if you've mapped out this entire story and picture of how you want something to unfold, you don't leave any room for magic. You don't leave any room for it to even manifest, really. And if that's how this is speaking to you, Spirit's saying, you know what, really loosen your grip. Open yourself to the unexpected, because magic happens every day. If it didn't, people wouldn't believe in it, okay? And if it happened too frequently, it wouldn't be magic, right? So it's there for you, Leo. It's coming in, but we've got to let an idea go, a person go, a situation go, a concept go, an original plan, original idea. Something here really needs to just be let go of. And this, to me, is speaking more. You've been getting the signs of this. You have been. And it's going to increase throughout April if you don't believe what I'm saying. All right, next out is spiritual lessons. So I know that whatever this is quite challenging for you, hence why you've been in the struggle of letting it go, reaching for your true potential here. And with this card, it's basically saying the wiser the soul, the bigger the challenges in this life. You chose this life journey, this timeline for a purpose, for your soul growth. And there's nothing contained within this timeline that you cannot, overcome, push through, and not let it control you anymore. You definitely have the power within to do that, or it wouldn't be part of this journey. You're going to overcome this 100% with this card coming out. Yeah, look at 8 of Intuition. It is so time to move on from something, Leo. Whatever that is for you, only you know. Again, this could be a job, this could be a relationship, this could be an idea, a hope, a dream. It's just something is not aligned, and you know that already, but it's a hope syndrome maybe. And I'm telling you, Leo, what Spirit has planned up ahead is better than what you're holding on to. And here's another thing that's coming to me. Sometimes you're holding on to this idea of the past exactly as it was, or your original plan for something. And you feel like letting go and surrendering means it's just not going to happen. And for some of you, it's like if you could just let it go and surrender it to Spirit, it's going to work out better than you could have made it happen holding it like this. And so there is that as well. So far, Leo, it's like surrender, let yourself move on and let go of what you need to, because you know what it is. You so know what it is. Okay, activations healer. This is your own energy coming out here. There's somebody in your life, Leo, that can really help you move through this process. Very loving energy. This person has your back. They could be a friend. They could be a lover. They could be a coworker. They could be somebody in your church, a spiritual person you follow. It's just throughout the course of April, there's somebody who is going to say the right words, just offer the right support. There's some magic to this, okay? It sits right under the star seed. Some of you, this person is going to really help you awaken to who you truly are and what you're here to do this lifetime. Okay, now look at this. The light workers coming out as well. Okay, there are some Leos out there, my fellow light workers and awakened souls. You know who you are. And we are not owning ourselves. We are not owning our gift. We are afraid of it. Some of you, we are in this paradigm of beliefs about religion or spirituality, a culture, something where you feel opening yourself to your true spirituality, your true soul lineage is the danger, is the poison, is the wrong thing to do. And Leo, I have to say, it's time to move on from that thinking, because you have a potential to grow into this lifetime. You have a mission to complete for humanity. And this isn't to be like, oh, toot your own horn, you're so special. This is saying your soul signed up for some big jobs this lifetime, and it has a lot to do with shifting the consciousness of man, offering healing, offering new ideas, you know. And also with the light worker, your energy just naturally vibrates at a higher level. You're full of wisdom. People are drawn into you. You tend to have the right words at the right time. You have dreams. And you know, those of you who have a spiritual gift of like being a psychic or a card reader, but you're newer on the journey, do not be discouraged that sometimes your gift is just like magically flowing, and other times it's like you can't give a reading to save your life. It's just part of the process of growing, of expanding, of becoming. Don't give up. Just keep at it. I mean, I don't even want to talk about when I was truly serious. I've been doing cards all my life. Like I started in my 20s. I had different decks. But to become fully serious, the true student under Spirit, that did not happen till my 30s. And it's a process, okay? You just throw your whole self into it, and you're learning and you're learning and you're learning, and it's like nothing's retaining, and you can't get it right, and you're like, oh my God, maybe I'm forcing this and I'm not a chosen one. And just let all that go, Leo. Let it all go. And surrender to Spirit. There are things that just happen like that every single day, okay? And I see that in this reading, but that thing that wants to happen just can't happen because you are so focused, so tightly holding something, not wanting to move forward. Like I feel a lot of restriction here. Some of you, this is because you're not owning your gift. You're afraid of it. Do not be afraid, Leo. Some of you need to do some dark night of the soul work to fully come into this energy of yourself. Okay, now for those of you who are not on a spiritual awakening process and none of that resonates, this to me pairs more with this activations healer, where there is somebody or a couple somebodies, Leo, that are going to really give you sound advice. Their belief system, the way they go about doing things, their wisdom really will help you if you take it to heart and put it into action. It will benefit you, even if it's like advice where you're like, oh my God, this is really stupid. Try it. And because this is the totem that has showed up in your reading, I'm going to tell you, Leo, anything that is continually repeating in your reality throughout April, investigate, look deeper into. It's going to help open these energies up much, much more. And again, some of you have some people coming in to help you with this process. Beautiful. Now we have the soul. This is an awakening, Leo. Some of you, this is finally accepting and owning your gift and saying, okay, Spirit, what do I do? What does that mean for me? And you're going to be shown the way. Others of you, this to me is that unexpected twist after we resolve whatever this is. This is a new beginning, a new start, an awakening, feeling good, a breath of fresh air. And look, it sits under the moving on card. And now, wow, cosmic consciousness. Imagine that with the starseed and the light worker. I don't really need to say much more about this card. Some of you guys are so tapped in. You've really just got to trust that. And those of you who are already like, you know, doing your gift, working your magic, working in the light, it's time to shift, big shift in belief system, in perception, in routine, because it's like Spirit saying, okay, let's take it up a level. Let's take it up a notch. We're ready to expand. And I know, like, yeah, some of you are like so amazing at what you do. And this could just be, you know, I'm not talking about just spiritual gifts. Some area of your life, you know, you are just, you kill it. You could do it in your sleep. And Spirit's saying, guess what? That's too comfortable for you now. It's time to grow. It's time to expand. It's time to go to the next level. And you want this, Leo, I promise, okay? And just looking at your cards, you have a lot of major arcana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 9 cards are major arcana, and you have a healer and a totem. So essentially you have 2 minor arcana cards here, both intuition, that would be cups, that's emotion, and it's like it's time to move on from what's toxic, what harms you, what is no longer in alignment with your life journey. And you know, some of you Leos out there, it's like you are on that verge of this big awakening, huge shift of consciousness where you may have never been aware of your spiritual gifts, and all of a sudden it's like a light switch just turns on and your whole life changes, unexpected twists. And in that space, Leo, when we're having this awakening, there are certain things in our life that must fall away, that are no longer in alignment to our journey. And some of you, I do see that. And, you know, don't be afraid. Trust me, what's ahead of you is amazing if you let this go. Okay, so let's pull some more cards. All right, yeah. So blessed moon energy and new moon magic. And this right here, there are only 2 blessed moon energy, 2 blessed moon cards in this deck. And one is a new moon and one is a full moon. So this, I love, is the new moon for you because, Leo, like I said, once we release, once we resolve, once we accept and let this go and trust Spirit, there is something magic that happens for you, okay? New moon magic. Oh my goodness. And now you got full moon magic, Leo. Look at that. Okay, look at that. You are going to be blessed. Things are going to get better. I promise you that, especially regarding relationships. Okay, so Leo, I kind of see two things here, just because we have both moons. Some of you, this is where we've got to let an old relationship go and give the new one a chance. Okay, some of you, this is where it's an old relationship that's getting a new look, a new opportunity, a second chance. Okay, for others of you, there are some new relationships coming into your world that you just connect so quickly, okay? Because you start out as the new moon energy, and then it goes right into this beautiful full moon energy. And Leo, like I said, 54 cards in this deck, only 2 blessed moon energy cards, a new moon and a full moon. They both came out. Also with this, over the course of the next month, Leo, there are magical things unfolding for you. Really take notice, pay attention. Do not run away from new opportunities that are being presented to you, especially in regards to relationships. And I gave you the different scenarios that I felt with those. So Leo, listen, let go of the old. Like I said, it's for some of you, there's something completely different that's going to show up. And for others of you, this is like your original idea, plan, desire, whatever, is going to have a transformation. And the version that comes to you is better than what you were holding on to. You've just got to trust. You've just got to release. You've got to let this energy play out and resolve itself. So let's pull you an outcome and an advice card, Leo. Good reading for you guys, especially those light workers and star seeds, those of you who are spiritually gifted, spiritually awakening. This is a big time of upgrade, very unexpectedly. And some of you, it's like your gift is just turning on kind of out of nowhere. Now, this flew out as I was chatting, and to me, this is coming over to here. Haunted thoughts. Yeah, Leo, whatever is going on, whatever we're holding on to, especially if it's going on in the mind, it's time to let it go. See the butterfly right there? New beginnings. New moon magic. So that's just a little bonus. Let's see outcome and advice for Leo. All right, so this says not yet, divine timing, and heart healing. All right, Leo, listen. This unexpected twist, this new beginning, all of what I've discussed in this reading, this has to happen first, okay? Your shift will not come in. It's all about divine timing. Once you've healed, once you've surrendered, once you've released, once you've resolved this within yourself. And, just because we also have the starseed and the light worker coming out with cosmic consciousness, those of you who, whether you pray, talk to your spirit guides or not, this is a great time to start, or to really have lots of conversations, ask for tons and tons of guidance, because you are having this beautiful breakthrough. There's this birth on the horizon for you, but we've got to heal. We've got to release. We've got to let go of something, especially, in the mind space, and allow this beautiful magic and, new beginning, new energy to just engulf you. Leo, I promise what's ahead is better than what's been. Even if it's the same situation, the same person, let the past go. It has nothing on what the future is trying to bring to you, okay? So, Leo, those are your messages. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.